gotta get greased. We're hyenas, get us in the game, we taking the meals. We don't fuck with everybody, if you gang, it's real. I'm unapproachable, blame it on Bugatti vision, money decisions. You in my ear, go play your position.
I ain't no joke, get to my door, slapping up hoes.
Yo, what up? This is Big Cappuccino, Great Wu-Tang Clan,
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Bizarre from D12.
Yo, what's good, y'all? This is Dog East Fresh.
Hey, Redman is in the building. You already know.
You guys, this is Emily Peachy.
Shout out, man, to Worldwide Collaborations, man.
I want to shout out Worldwide Collaborations LLC.
Shout out to the Worldwide Collaborations LLC.
World movement. Beyond thousands of movements.
The world movement. Beyond thousands of movements.
Together. So check this out.
What's up? You want to be a part of this? You want to be a part of the Worldwide Collaboration?
You guys should all be a part of Worldwide Collaboration.
Worldwide Collaboration LLC. Check us out, man. Check what's going on, man. Word up. I have recently choosing to be a spokesman, an ambassador. So you'll see a lot more of me. Join the movement, man. It's beyond thousands of movements right now. And talents put together, all about representing each other together.
I want to join, so I'm alright, much success.
Push up on it. 5 5s on the phone for the bonus and shooting the free throws and striping you own it. Trilly pile up the green even on the weekend and I see so much green that I turn to vegan. When I get it from Cali, no misdemeanor. When I flip in the patties to flip Christina. Dreaming, dope, I see it. Scope, blue hundreds, low, demon, go. Trilly pile up the green even on the weekend. I done seen so much green that I turn to vegan. When I get it from Cali, no misdemeanor. When I'm flipping the patties to flip Christina. I'm dreaming, dope, I see it. Scope, blue hundreds, low, demon.
Live, y'all. What's going on?
Everybody's here. Hi.
Yes, hi. You got colors. Yes, we set a surprise, y'all. Oh my God. That's on my week.
I
ain't no joke. Get to my door, slapping up hoes just to get to my door, kicking in doors just to get to my doors, stomping on toes to get to my door, to get to my bread. Call me Nancy Trick. Never be broke. I'ma get to my door. I can do it so get to my door.
Do the same thing over. You treadmill walking, taking same steps over. My style been high, yours been mediocre. Cincinnati taking over, natty boy on my shoulder. I'm a dog, Cujo. Stay away from Ricos. Man down in the field, check on your egos. That's an ego, hit your ego, knock off the ego. Niggas on the route, I'm pitching. Niggas don't know about me, they looking. Back on the sideline, trying to grind time on the grind time. Give me time, yeah, I'm different. Laughs at the Mohees, they talking killer just like Bohees. They put their foot in their mouth and now they tasting both feet. I watch you eat defeat.
Put me in a circle and I'm taking it all. Just in a piece and I never fall. Got a few paper cuts along the way. I stitch them up and continue to play. Ain't no joke. Get to my door, slapping up hoes just to get to my door, kicking in doors just to get to my doors, stomping on toes to get to my door, to get to my bread, knocking off head, complete my mission. Call me Nancy Trick. Never be broke. I'ma get to my door. Don't need nobody help. I can do it solo. Get to my door.
On the table ain't no time to be chillin'. It's war outside. Don't nobody care about feelings. I'm from the jungle. All hustle, nothing come easy. It just might be your luck if you don't gotta get greased. We're hyenas, get us in the game, we taking the meals. We don't fuck with everybody, if you gang, it's real. I'm unapproachable, blame it on Bugatti vision, money decisions. You in my ear, go play your position.
I ain't no joke. Get to my door, slapping up just to get to my door, kicking in doors just to get to my doors, stomping on toes to get to my door, to get to my bread, knocking off
I was just trying to get a color. I'm like, okay.
Mission, call me nasty trip. Never be broke, I get so low. I do it so low, get to my door.
This is lemonade in my name. Okay.
All right, y'all. Oh, go ahead. You can finish talking about that. But I need y'all, before we get started, I need y'all to see these shoes she sewed up and knitted.
She always put me on Front Street.
Somebody phone out with the, because it's echoing, with the what is them yarn, with the yarn. I'm gonna need you to throw your foot.
Crochet shoes.
Yeah, she crocheted her shoes.
Them are really funny.
I'm gonna need y'all to see these damn crochet shoes, and she fake because she never make me nothing.
None of us.
Shut that shit down.
Nobody just come in here with shit.
You gotta sit down and do it. Sit down.
Nobody.
I
Put your foot right there.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
sit your ass down.
And then lift it up.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
There they go. Can you see them? Can y'all see them? I'm talking about sit your ass down. Somebody phone on. It's echoing. I can't. It's not gonna work because it's echoing. Somebody need to turn something down. Okay. It gotta be back there. Turn it. It's loud.
Let me
back there.
My phone ain't even on. Let me make sure you turn shorts down. Cause I got mine on the charger.
Okay, y'all.
Let me go. Let me try it again. Is it not getting? Let me make sure. Let me make sure, y'all. We echoing. I got it.
Yeah, I can't. That ain't gonna work.
It's the TV.
It's a TV.
It must. Oh yeah.
Talking shit. You know what I'm saying? It's her ass.
Oh, I talk shit.
Like, yeah, she eyeballing everybody.
Right. Okay, so welcome. Well, I got some shit going on right now.
Right.
It's gonna be different views. Yeah.
I see we got angles. We got angles.
Yeah, we got angles. Okay, so yeah, we upgrading over here, but yeah.
Hush the engineer. She for hire, y'all. She for hire.
No, I'm not. No, because I got a million jobs. I don't got no. But okay, so welcome back to my panel. I love y'all. And let's just say this. Before we get started, we got Busy One Radio, y'all. Tune in every Sunday from 3 to 4 with King David and all that high shit. Right? And then we got Men Mondays, which is one of my favorite shows, because my husband be saying anything.
Yes.
He can't wear the gloves no more, because one of them shows he had on them bingo gloves and it was just a whole nother vibe. But anyway, so he ain't allowed to wear the gloves no more.
Okay.
And then,
I had to get off me on Monday when they was talking about cheating with hereditary.
I think it is though. But wait, let's discuss that. But okay, so then
I need to tag. We breaking generational curses.
Get the tag it. Where your phone?
I gotta let it charge a little bit.
I already tagged you, so
I know, but somebody, my daughter, she said she ain't getting a notification. She wanted me to tag her so she can make sure that she tuned in.
Okay, so then we got Women Wednesdays, which is tonight. We got my girl Jada in the building. Jada Waiter, yes, welcome Jada Waiter. And then I got the flyer. Yes. And then we got Let's Talk About It Fridays. So these are the podcasts. Make sure y'all tune in, subscribe on YouTube to Day to Day Podcast, and tune in. We share y'all thoughts. Y'all more than welcome to call in, and I'll put the number up. Call in and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I don't know what we gonna reflect on first before I start showing these videos.
Let's talk about that hood.
Oh, okay. You sent me that one, right?
Yeah,
so let me. Okay, but I ain't even finished setting up my program because we was running late. So let me.
Go ahead.
Let me finish setting this up. It's day to day, y'all. Y'all could just talk about something or whatever. But hold on.
It's a butterfly.
Engage with the crowd though, because I'm trying to do this. Hold on.
Butterfly tea. Flower.
What we talking about, y'all? Talk about something like. Talk about your tea or something loud.
What is that?
To the camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she asked me what I'm drinking.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's like
you make it.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's like a half and half. So kind of like an Arnold Palmer. You know, you have tea, have lemonade.
Okay.
Well, this is a butterfly pea flower herbal blend.
Okay. And what does that do for
Hold on, give me a second.
Okay. She said, hold on, give me a second.
And my lemonade that I make with lemons, but not from concentrate, organic lemon juice. So it's like probably like 6-7 ingredients in here maybe. Okay. And that's it.
Okay.
But the herbal blend is the calmer.
Okay.
It's to calm you down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Give you, you know, a nice little calm.
Mellow vibe.
Yeah.
Mellow vibe. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
All right, then. I just picture your life being lots of butterflies and plants and herbs.
She said lots of butterflies.
And you know,
a string. Say she living in a field of flowers.
Just all of that shit.
Hold on, so I can't stand high.
Incense.
Right.
Incense.
Yeah.
You know, sage and crystals and shit.
Right.
Wind chimes.
I am
Yeah, that's her.
How do I get there?
So that and bowls just playing in the background.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't let all that shit fool you.
Every room is a chakra color.
Right. Which chakra are you balancing?
The Gemini be Gemini. I ain't just swearing for no reason.
Let's bring it back. So, welcome back, ladies. We had gifts. I'm gonna keep talking about we. That's my cousin. So you included. Right. And then, yeah, this is
and
my
I had
cousin.
a plethora, and I've broken them all. So I was literally walking through Walmart today and was like, "Ooh, that's a pretty."
And you got that. That's beautiful.
And so I got this. Look at that.
So she brought gifts for all the ladies because it's women empowerment over here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
So my girl want to talk about something about the hood thing. I didn't listen to it. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't listen to it.
Where Yolanda, well, L, let me say that. Sorry.
You can call me Yolanda.
L put our messenger where the girl was
I was about to show it.
Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to show it real quick.
I did read this. I did.
Uh-oh, you can't hear it. Hold on, y'all. See, I be slow with this.
Hey, she made a point, though.
On this.
And you are the first.
I gotta rewind it.
I'm sorry as hell. I said, where was you?
First woman who's ever been a woman of value, of standards, of class. He's going to ruin your life and drag you down to his level, I promise. You think it's cute because you grew up reading Sister Soldier. Calm down, pump your brakes. This man means you no good. He gonna drag you through the mud. Don't be filling out that man resumes. Don't be speaking life into him. Because he gonna take everything you teaching him and give it to another woman. Mark my words. Don't be the first woman in a man's life that's ever been about something. Because I guarantee you, if you get you a man from the hood, 9 times out of 10, he had a hood rat. 9 times out of 10, he had a woman who wasn't as knowledgeable as you are. 9 times out of 10, he had a woman that ain't really want to do much with her life. And you the first woman who actually was striving for something. Don't do it. Men from the hood whose mentality is in the hood, they want to stay there, they will bring you down. They are not meant to be with women of quality. That's just the reality. They supposed to be with them hood rats that love that hood stuff, that love to fight, that love to argue. Let them have them. You get you a man that's on the same level that you are or greater. That's going to build you up. Stop getting with these men that don't have no car. They got baby mamas. Grow up. As a sweet woman, don't ever let a hood man make you his lady. Don't ever.
Oh, hold on. She said some shit right there.
Is she?
So let me put my disclaimer up real quick because that gotta go up.
That gotta go up
when we start talking. Immediately. Hey,
up y'all break.
That gotta go
put
up
the disclaimer
immediately. Hold on. Let me find it. Okay, there we go. So, I don't know. It ain't coming up, so I ain't gonna worry about it.
No, you gotta get that up.
There it go.
There it is.
Oh, everyone on the panel. I got my glasses on, y'all. I can see that shit. Everyone on the panel is expressing their opinion, and their opinion is strictly their opinion. It does not have anything to do with the brand, nor does it reflect on the brand's integrity. Let's go. Okay, let me go first real quick.
You always want to go first.
Yeah, because I can. So,
I'm sick of it.
Get on my nerves.
So when she, can I say that I noticed, we're going to have to go to commercial, but can I say that I noticed a lot of good women like those type of men?
Yes, they do.
And that's just where I wanted to lead off on. I noticed that a lot of good women like those type of men, and then get dogged out and treated fucked up, and from the beginning they cheating on you too, and you just sharing your whole life with them. You let them drive your car, they got their other bitch in the car, they got their other baby mama in the car, they picking up females, they doing whatever. Like, you get what I'm saying? So scoot over a little bit. Oh, turn the camera a little bit. Oh, okay. And it's just like those type of women need to choose better. And it's about you loving yourself more and being single until you love yourself more before you get in those situations. So, of course, I had to learn that, you know what I'm saying, as I got older and learned my lessons from the different relationships that I was in. I noticed, like, oh, shit, I'm too good for you. And I'm too good for you. And I'm too good for you. And y'all all got a problem with the way I am. When you first meet me, you love it. But then when you with me and I'm the way I am, you got a problem with it. Now you making that as an excuse for you to go out and do some dumb shit. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, go ahead.
I completely agree with you. I just have one stance on it because I truly do believe in the universe and the law of attraction. And you attract what you are, not necessarily what you think you are. So even if you feel like you're in a space where you're a good woman, there are things that are inside of you that are attracting these people and attracting you to them. So there are some things that you do have to work on with yourself, which I do believe is that self-love piece that you were talking about in order to get to a space where you're supposed to get the man you deserve. Other than that, I truly 100% believe you because I've been in these situations where I literally look, and when she said that, I commented on that before y'all put in the thing. I said, girl, where was you at 15 years ago to tell me this? Because now I look at the women who men have dealt with, and I'll be like, I thought y'all was out fucking with women like me. No, these bitches is gut bucket, raggedy, in the hood project. And don't get me wrong, I'm from the same space, but I didn't stay there. You know what I'm saying?
That's what matters.
To something different, to be something better, and it's completely beyond me. But no, I do think that you as a woman have to recognize your worth and practice that worth. And not necessarily because you are a good woman, but if you don't know that yourself, then you can't enforce that with the people you fucking with.
True that. But you have to also say this though.
Y'all see the different views? We don't upgrade it day to day, y'all. Don't worry about it.
See that?
When y'all start talking, go to you. Hey, yeah, we it's going down.
When you are out here or you are seeking, someone that you want to be with or have a relationship with, or whatever you want to call it. It all depends on how green you are too. Because there are men out here that look for you, those naive ones who not, you know what I'm saying. Well, no, I don't.
That got stars in the eye.
Right. You know what I'm saying, that you can kind of like, throw them rose-colored glasses on. They don't see all the red flags, or you being from two totally different environments. Like, I had never been to Wind Terrace in my life until I got my baby daddy.
The T. Shout out to the T.
I ain't never been to I had never been to any project. You know what I'm saying? So
I T every day. So
I mean, but just like this. I mean, the environments were different. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying I ain't never stayed in apartment complexes. I stayed in King Towers and Madisonville. And if you didn't know anything about Madisonville, that's the projects in Madisonville. Okay. So. But I didn't stay, so my mom was like, okay, I was there for a certain period, and we moved to a townhome. Yeah. We moved to Mount Healthy, and Mount Healthy is where I spent my junior high and high school years. So, them the pivotal years. You know what I'm saying? Them are the years where you make friends that you done had, So, but you get with someone and they introduce you to another environment. It's exciting. You know, so I ain't never been down here. I ain't never been down on Race Street chilling. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all hit licks? Like what? I'm on the block, huh?
Right.
ain't got no business.
Right.
You
That's
know,
why I was told not to be down there.
Right.
15 years ago,
right.
Downtown on the block hitting licks is what got me.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But you have to.
That's what.
Realistically speaking,
it was,
you know what I'm saying?
It was the thug love back then.
Right.
When I seen that, I was like, ooh. Like she said, we grew up reading Sister Soldier books.
Right. Everybody looking for midnight. Everybody want a midnight.
Looking for midnight.
Nigga, that nigga don't exist.
He ain't out here.
Can I say I almost wore a rap today? And me and her would have been sitting next to each other with raps on. I'm so glad I didn't. Because she get on my nerves with that shit. Like, man,
you act like I be doing something to her.
Your hair like that. I do too.
I was wearing a hat today, but when I was like fixing my little some edges and stuff, I had put my I'm gonna tell you what happened. I had put my little thing on, and I looked in the mirror. I was like, oh, no hat today. Hey, that's kill. I said I'm doing that today, so I just left it like this.
In this cup, I keep trying to drink out this.
Oh, you better move that. You better move that because we don't want you to keep doing that. But yeah, so what I'm gonna say too with that is we have to choose better, especially when we know the type of person that we are. That hood shit and all that hustling shit, that shit ain't nothing to be dealing with.
Well,
like,
I'm gonna be honest, I just got out there.
I would love to be honest with you. I would love, because I done done that. Okay. But I would love for if it's any young ladies that, you know, listen to the podcast that's still in that world that's like, ooh, thug love. Nah. Wake up, baby. Because it ain't where it's at.
Can I say this? Now, I was in a relationship, right? I ain't saying no, I was in a long relationship with somebody, right? And they sold weed. They didn't sell nothing else, but back then it was illegal, right? And they sold lots and lots and lots of it. And I used to be nervous, like, I don't like that. But when we first met, see, I should have seen a red flag, because when we first met, I went with this person to a hotel downtown. And long story short, what's the name of Rico? The Rico motherfuckers came.
Oh, damn.
My first time, like, kind of like being around them and little stuff like that. He asked me to come down there, and I went down there, and I was put in a situation where I had to dump shit down the toilet and all that. And then he said he'd be right back, and said if he don't come back in 5 minutes, then dump it down the toilet. So I'm watching it. So I'm looking in the peek hole, just a story.
The first date?
Yeah, not the first date, just being around them. I didn't know that it was like that or nothing. I honestly, so so let me tell you. So I'm looking in the peek hole because I'm nervous. I'm looking at my I'm looking at the time. He said, if you don't back at this time, I'm looking at the peek hole. This is just my instincts, right? So I'm looking at the peek hole. I see people come to the door with leather coats on, hairs in a ponytail. They looking at the peek hole. They pointing at the door. I'm watching them do this. They don't know I'm behind the door watching them. So I ran and threw the shit in the toilet. All the shit got stuck. It wouldn't go down the motherfucking toilet. So I'm like, oh my God. So I'm flushing and flushing and flushing and flushing. I start dumping water, and they still ain't knock on the door yet. The rest of it wouldn't go down. So I hid it. Right? So they come in that motherfucker. Yeah, I had to deal with that. That's why I was so happy to be out of that situation. Because baby, that ain't for me.
Right.
So when I got out of it, and what happened, long story short, the police came in, they searched the place, they looked through the walls, through the vents, to everything. He was asking me a million questions, you know. And I just kept it real with him, like, I'm just meeting him. Like, I don't know what's going on. You get what I'm saying? So they checked everything, but they didn't check where I was sitting, because that's where I hid the shit, because I didn't know where else to hide it at.
Right.
I'm just saying I did.
You was lucky,
but I know I was, but they didn't check where I was at. he wound up, we was together for years, but he wound up cheating on me with somebody, and they wound up coming to her house. That didn't ever happen to me.
Right.
Police, guns, and drama. And I was just gave praise to the Most High that did not happen to me and my children.
It's the worst.
You get what I'm saying? But it could have, because it was major. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, but I learned my lesson as I grew up.
Right.
You know, and I learned that the things that they do, men that go take it, like he used to always just let me just go back coochie this, gators, this and that. I could just go get money and do whatever the fuck I want to. I was unhappy as fuck.
Right.
Just to make a long story short, the material shit,
it
doesn't make me happy.
Right.
It's gonna go back into our topic tonight, which is older women. Oh no, that's the wrong motherfucking that's the wrong banner, y'all. That's gonna go into tonight's topic, which is emotional. Should a woman be fed emotionally? That's, to me, that goes into that, because the material. I just want to get into our topic too, because the material didn't matter to me really at all. I was happy that I was able to do it, but it really meant nothing.
And that's why I'm saying, if it's a lot of young ladies that's watching this, because we done that, you know, we lived that life. You never lived our life, and it's value that it's fun, it's mystery, you know, it's fast money, but if you really want a future,
that ain't it.
You know, those type of individuals ain't it. And especially if you ever get with a guy, don't think that that's cool because that guy say, hold this baby, you know. No, you better run to the hills.
So let me just say this, not saying that all men that come from the hood are bad individuals.
No, never saying that.
Or don't deserve, you know what I'm saying? I don't want us to be misinterpreted.
No.
What we're saying is those individuals who want to stay there, they have no vision. They don't have any forward thought.
Right.
They don't have any, you know what I'm saying? They don't have any ambition.
And then
they cool with.
They can't, because shit, they gotta survive day to day. Like, you know, I feel like a lot of times they don't have those things because they haven't really been allotted the opportunity to sit and be able to think about years and years ahead, because they see people going through shit every day. These motherfuckers trying to get through to the next day, so they don't even have the vision, because they aren't even allowed the time to even see it, experience it, or believe that it's there, capable, and something that they can even reach and get to. But that is so man, this is so triggering. This is so triggering because of what I have just been going through these past 4 years of my life, having faith in situations where everyone else involved is faithless, based on faithless.
We need to clap on that. That was
lost. There's no vision, like
what you said.
Ambition.
Wow. We can't fall in love with we can't fall in love with potential.
No. I did for a very long time.
Run from that potential.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially when they don't even see the potential in themselves.
Right. Potential and no action. And no action. What is it? What my husband say? A thought with no, you know what I'm saying? You have an idea. An idea with no action is just a thing.
Right.
But you'll wake up and go on about your day.
That's a damn Sam.
That's a damn Sam.
That's a damn Sam.
My girl Jada done got up. Where you going, Jada? But yeah, so most definitely is it, because like I said, I'm gonna be honest, after it was 11 years. After that relationship was over, all that shit at the time, it didn't mean nothing, right? It really didn't mean anything. It was more, I needed more of a partner,
right?
And I didn't have that. I was in that, but I didn't have that. I don't know how to explain that. I was in that as a partner and as the woman.
You was the partner, but he wasn't the partner.
Right.
It was a one-way relationship.
Right. He just act like it. He told me he was, and it was this, and we was best friends, and we was this, and we was that. But it really wasn't. Right. It really wasn't the truth. And any man that lied to his woman that he's with in a long-term relationship, he ain't never to be trusted. No. That ain't nobody you should ever trust. That ain't nobody you should ever take serious. That's just what I learned out of it. Like, that's nobody I would ever take serious, because I think about the conversations and it was like, oh, you was acting like catfish. Right. You get what I'm saying? So
you was a pretender. I call him pretender.
What you say? Yeah. Oh my God, pretender.
Yeah. He was a pretender. You a pretender.
He was a pretender. And that has always been something that I never respected. And I will never respect it. And that since I know from that you was a pretender, I just don't have to respect like that, you know, for you.
Experience is our best teacher.
Right, it is.
And they'll say, you know, experience is our, but for real, experience is our best teacher. And I understand, like, we're talking to the young women out here, and we're going to try to persuade y'all to do differently. But
we're going to lead y'all to the water, but we ain't going to make you drink.
We can't make you drink. Just learn from our mistakes, you know, learn from our experiences. You know, let me give you this message that I received, you know what I'm saying? So you don't have to go through some of the same things I went to, because they change you.
Right.
You know, they change you, and not always for the better. You know, there's a what they call them, women scorn.
Right. Bitter women.
I've never been that though.
You know what I'm saying?
But some women are.
Some women are.
I'm saying I've never actually been it, but I feel that I could have been a woman scorned because of what I went through. Right. And then when I found out he was cheating and had babies on the way and all that, after 11 years, I actually was upset. I was hurt about it, but I was never scorned. And the reason why I say I was never scorned, because I didn't take it out on the next person.
Right.
I dealt with what came to me with the next relationship. I didn't deal with his, because he was who he was.
Right.
I said this person is the same person. I never did that, and I can say that I'm a beast about that, because I've never done that. I always let them be them and show me who they were, but unfortunately, they was the same. Oh, my
so
God.
like, so it's like, but I will say this too. We can't not say that being with the individual for extended period of time don't give us triggers.
Right. Exactly.
Let a motherfucker do something that look like, smell like,
oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
Move like,
right? Some, you know what I'm saying? Then you lean forward and you look like, you know what I'm saying? You know, you close that one eye a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You tilt your head.
Like, I done been here before.
I done seen that shit before, my nigga.
Looking like your dog, like,
right? I done seen that before. That looked familiar.
And you got me after.
I've been there. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It takes practice to not automatically assume because someone is doing something similar, or to put you in the mind frame of something that someone else did, that they're doing that exact same thing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You can do the same thing and not have malintent. Yeah. You know, it might make you feel a particular way. Now, don't get me wrong, we ain't talking about no infidelity and no shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, simple things like you ain't come straight home from work.
Yeah.
And you ain't tell me where you went.
Right.
You been gone, like you get off at 5, but you ain't get home till 9, and you come in and you don't say nothing.
Should nobody do that though?
I've literally had this exact conversation because I feel like when you're in situations like that, I like how I said, like I've never carried on too much from a previous thing, or even if I have those situations where I'm looking and my head is kind of tilted and it's one eye closed and I'm like, this does look familiar. I have been privileged to always have a moment to kind of just step back and kind of think about the person who I'm dealing with. Like, I literally have just had this conversation. Like, there are times in the situation that I'm in where there are things that are arising that are familiar, that I do recognize that I have been hurt by, but I'm trying to, and you need to look at the person who's doing these things and be like, this person ain't that person.
Right.
Would this person who I'm in this great situation should really be doing this, or am I creating something based on previous experiences that are going to strike up something in my relationship and it don't? And for me, it's just like, I'm gonna just give them the benefit of the doubt, because at the end of the day, what's done in the dark gonna come to the light anyway.
So we say this. I say this. No. I'm gonna be like, hey, I don't want to, assume X, Y, and Z, but you did. You know what I'm saying? Blase, blah. And it made me feel like this.
Right. Communication.
It made me feel like this. It kind of put me in the mind frame. And I know, you know what I'm saying, that you're not them, but it still made me feel like this. Mm-hmm. That your mate is truly your mate and they care about how you feel. They're going to make you feel comfortable about that situation. Exactly. Mm-hmm. They're going to say something. They're going to explain it. They're going to, you know what I'm saying, so you can understand, you know.
Mm-hmm. I like your approach.
Because if you can't,
that's a nice medium to where I feel like the opposite ends of the spectrum is I am really like passive with it. Like, I'm just letting it go because I know it's not happen.
Don't ever let
the other end of the spectrum is I'm gonna accuse you of this shit.
Right.
Because
that's what I let go.
Right. So I like your approach because yours is in the medium to address the issue at hand, so it doesn't happen again, but not put it into a blaming or accusing.
Right. It put it into a conversation.
Right. I'm gonna blame and accuse the shit out of you, baby. Where that shit come from? Where that come from?
But it's an evolved approach. Right. Don't get it twisted. Like she
my
said,
girl quiet over there.
Like she said, the sage and the crystals and everything.
Mm-hmm.
My mouth is crazy.
But it's also how you approach the situation too. If you approach the situation like rah, then you're gonna get a rah back.
Right.
You know. But if you approach it in a calm manner and then like in a conversation manner, and that person rah back, I always learned that when you get heated up and you can't really talk to me like I'm talking to you. What you doing? You want the crystal to come out.
Yeah. You want that one person to come out. Yeah.
Hey, you know.
Yeah. My grandma used to say,
you good over there, my girl, my beautiful sister, Magnet. No, you okay?
No, like I'm good. You know, she's taking it in.
Just listening, observing. I mean, because like, you know me, I'm different. You know, when I feel stuff that's familiar and triggering, I fall back. Like myself personally, like, you know, people feel like I'm being funny, like because I get quiet or like now. But it'd be like I know me and I know who I can be, and I'll be want to be that person, like one of the 14 people that's in me. And so like I'll go back in my shell, and then I'll go sit back, and it's like, you know, like me and best friend.
I want drama. I need her to be.
It's like I know my audience, right? You know, because like you said, you've been in those situations before, right? And it's like, you know what, now, and you know, talk to me though. If that's what you want to be. Right. I might be on that same stuff. You don't know,
right?
So I just fall back, so I don't, you know,
so let us know so we can be on the same energy together.
Yeah, you know, so
is we taking some shots? Can we take a shot?
Is that fair to you though?
I think it's Jada.
But Jada, you supposed to be
like the bitch
what's
too.
up?
Bring her over.
But now you
around.
You ain't got nothing to say.
I cook for all of them.
You know why?
She cute.
It's fair to me. Because I had to learn, like,
why you holding
out? With y'all. We've been together since
it ain't no fun.
October. Now me and you've been together for like me and you, we've been together since October. So all y'all know, like, I'm the one that's the giver. I'm the one that's always doing this in the nurturing. I'm always appeasing and compromising. But in order for me to make it fair for me, I have to do that for me, because I'm clearing my mental space. Because if I don't clear my mental space, I'm going to allow those things that trigger me to bring me out of character, and I don't want to keep coming out of character. So I'm not going to allow nobody to intercept that no more. Right. So if me sitting on my couch watching Gunsmoke 40 hours a day so I can relate and reflect, then that's what the hell I'm gonna do.
I know that's
right. So yeah, it is fair to me because everything I'm doing going forward is for me and my healing.
I ain't mad at you. Say, watch your gun smoke.
I love gun smoke.
I did, just FYI.
I do. I love Westerns. My granddaddy.
I do too. I'm gonna say that's gotta be your grandparents right there.
When we lived in the fame, my granddaddy had a stroke. So my granddaddy don't start me whistling. And the only thing like me and my granddaddy would do together, we would watch all types of Westerns. We would watch Columbo, Barnaby Jones. We would watch those things. So actually it puts me in a happy place because people be like needing a happy places. And so like for me, I ain't tripping because Kitty is the madam and she be sharp as hell in the little black and white.
I know that's right.
And it's like, so it's almost bringing me back to old school.
Right.
And it's comforting to me. Like I got a little bit of my ancestors with me, helping me get through it, because other than that, I knew that my granddaddy would want a candy bar because he would give me little gestures, but he was nonverbal, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like,
when you said gun smoke, I was thinking about the good. I was thinking about the good, the bad, and the ugly, like Blondie. When Tuco used to be like, hey, Blondie.
I will binge watch a show in a minute, and I just be sitting chilling, like, because I'm an overthinker, I overthink and overanalyze, and that's not healthy for me. Because I can't turn my brain off. Like, shit, I can't even sleep at night. Like, insomnia. Like, it'd be too much.
Because it be on your mind, you want to address it.
Yeah, they do. And I'm big on communication. I'm big on words.
That's me. I cannot get something inside me to just shut the fuck up.
So I don't say nothing.
Something inside either.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. You're going to have to explain that, Dominique. Only because you said that you didn't say nothing about certain things that you noticed.
Mm-hmm. But she said she assumed.
Right. So wait. Let's get to that.
Right.
So when you assumed,
that's why she can't.
Did you say something?
Well, no. See, here's the thing.
That's why I want to know.
My logic. So when something is bothering me, I can't shut the fuck up.
Okay. Let's say that.
Now, in that situation, my logic, the conversation I had within myself, because I definitely like to question my thoughts.
Okay.
I like to question my thoughts. I like to analyze them. I like to question myself.
Can we change seats next week? Because she's fighting me over here.
I am not fighting her. She just go smack.
I'm sorry.
One good time she go knock the shit out of me when she points.
Because my husband be saying the same thing. My husband be like, "You out." My bad, Dominique.
But no, I like to question my thoughts. So the analyzing of my thoughts, the first thought that I have is probably, it may or may not be correct, but I'm definitely going to cross-check and examine what I'm thinking. Okay. And so the reason that I did not say anything to him about the way that I was feeling is because I said, okay, Dominique, this is not the person who did this to you. This is a different person. And just because you see something that may be a red flag doesn't mean that that's actually what's happening. So, bitch, you might be tripping. Mm-hmm. Chill out. Like, so then I didn't say anything. But if something is bothering me, oh, no.
So when does it become a point where those things that happen, it starts being consistent?
Now then that's something different.
But if you would have said something initially.
Well, it's different if it starts happening over and over again. I just don't want to crucify him for, like you said, not coming home for an hour or two because my ex didn't come home for an hour or two and he was sleeping with his baby mama when he might have just went to the grocery store and been reading the back of labels and shit. Now I'm all like, where you been? What you doing? He like, damn, like, you don't trust me. And then it just turns into something so big.
But see, that's why I said it's just all about the approach.
And that's why I said, I'm really grateful for what you just said because I'm definitely going to take that from me because it's a great medium to address the issue, to make sure that it doesn't happen again. Right. And also to make sure that my issue is met. Like I was on one far end of the spectrum. I am totally in agreement with the way that you handle it, and
because really I think that
looking forward to using it in the future.
I think it works both ways.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Your partner gotta be willing. He should be willing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Say you do some shit, then he be like,
right. He should be able to come to you and you.
And see, that is the thing. Like he's on the other end of the spectrum. Like, what the fuck is you doing? And I'm like, nigga, calm down.
I would like to add
some people are offended. I just experienced that. Now that I've switched over to women.
Okay.
But with both.
Wait a minute, can we get her on camera?
All praises to the
Can she get on camera?
You messing with women.
Wait a minute, can she get on camera while she talking? Cause
and I decided.
Wait, hold on. I ain't know that. Wait. Wait, go ahead, Jada. We got you on. I ain't like that. Wait, hold on. Go ahead.
It's complicated. Lord.
Go ahead, Jada.
Okay, I wanted to add, even though I switched over to women.
Okay.
But I relate for both. Some people are offended by the question. Some people really.
When you say the question, you mean when you question them?
Even when your approach is calm, even when your approach is at the right time. Some people they don't admit to it, but they deny that. And I feel like it's a lot of unhealedness that people admit to. And I know there are a lot of people that say communication is key, and they really don't know how to communicate. And then they expect that other person to be vulnerable and be able to communicate, and that person will. And then it's always like sometimes like
a tug of war,
and you don't go anywhere with a nice approach. People don't admit and be held accountable for not really being able to truly communicate and not really having unhealed things for when they have to be vulnerable or whatever may have you. You don't even have to title it that way. It's a conversation. People have to have tough conversations, and a lot of people don't want to even have tough conversations. Even as me being a life insurance agent, it's like we don't even want to talk about that, even though it's tough. But we need to talk about that. Like we need to talk about future things that could happen tomorrow, today. Sometimes we do have to talk about things that might have hurt you, because maybe that's what we need to talk about in order to communicate in a healthy way. But if people aren't really being accountable for what they're growing and working on, what they're expecting somebody else to, and especially when somebody has outgrown themselves over the other person that hasn't worked on their self-growth, that also makes it difficult as well to contradict things you're going to encounter off of anything, whether it's small or big. And these are things and issues that you still both have to take care of that also affect not just each other, but ourselves individually, the people around us sometimes. So it depends on how people also take things in general. Like I said, you can have the best approach and still there are a lot of people that still don't know how to communicate.
So people think a lot of people think that they know how to communicate because they feel like because I consider myself a good communicator because I am an active listener. Like I practice the approach of not even interrupting people when they're talking, because that was the thing that I used to do. Because usually in the middle of the conversation, you want to just get your point across, or you get animated, you get excited, and I found that that's not a healthy approach to conversating or communicating. And then I had to learn that even though I think that I'm an effective communicator, that might not be the way I communicate might not be the way that they communicate, and people don't understand that either too. Like because it's not how you say is what you. I mean, it's not what you say; it's how you say it. So all that takes into effect.
I realized upbringings too. Just experiencing someone not being able to even come to the kitchen and interact. So they're so used to either being shut down or either me, just how I come across. But I wasn't raised to be able to be a person down to facial expressions. How that certain anything was quote unquote disrespecting. And then like I said, I was mostly raised by my grandmother, so that but I'm still very vocal, but I get that a lot from my mom. My grandmother is very soft-spoken. But I feel like when we voice ourselves in general, through trauma, pain, and things it helps us protect ourselves and other people around from things that are being emotional, verbal abuse. I just felt like, when you just learn to want to be healthy, you'll cultivate that.
Right. Yeah. Because I tried all approaches. Like I try to talk to people calmly, and then but I'm filled with a lot of rage. And that's why I'm quiet most of the time, because I am filled with a lot of rage and anger. And I know me, and my mouth is so volatile. It's disgusting. And it's like, but then, when I, used to have arguments.
Change the camera view while she talking, because the camera on her face.
And he would be so accusatory. And he because you got in your head that whatever you think that I did is true, that is true, because that you made it for you. Mm-hmm. And you talking to me and you keep accusing me, and then I get elevated and I start yelling. So now that I'm yelling, now you must be lying because you were yelling. Like, no, nigga, you coming at me a certain way and you making me frustrated and angry. Now I want to hit you type stuff. Mm-hmm. But it's like, so I had to learn, so for me, like I said, my quiet is just what I go to now. And my quiet, it just works for me, because at the end of the day, you know what? I'm not gonna argue no more. I don't like the fact that I be feeling like it's a bang for the pop right here. It's not even that serious. Right. Whatever you're gonna do or however you're gonna feel is either we're gonna work it out, we're gonna be together, or we're not. And so I just started letting a lot of stuff just be. I just didn't even care. Just rolled off my back. I don't even care no more. Feel how you feel, think what you think. But I knew that that's not healthy, because whatever I'm doing for me, my kids is watching me, and I'm not worried about my kids as adults now. I mean, I talk to them, don't get me wrong, but like I said, I'm always gonna talk about my grandkids. My grandkids are really a big point and why I do things completely different, because I do not want them to, I don't want them to grow up the way that I raised their parents. I didn't want them to grow up the way that I was raised. So, we're
gonna talk about them grown kids too. We got another topic. We're gonna talk about that. Them grown kids.
But with that being said, what Tasha has said, that's going into what our main topic is the emotional being fed, women being fed emotional.
Did I play that video?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
We didn't get to it.
Okay, I got it on here. Which one was it?
That was the one with Dr. Omar.
Dr. Omar. I didn't. Umar. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, that's what I was like. That's the one that I sent you.
Okay.
I sent that one first.
You said
female.
You said that one first. Mm-hmm. I did not see that one. Dr. Umar.
Only need to be so.
Let me see.
But with that being said, before you start, because I don't want to cut you out, but with that being said, we have a lot of different podcasts that say, "Oh, women emotional" and all that stuff. But shouldn't a woman get fed emotional, or should it be on both ends? Because men are allowed to be emotion, right?
What does that mean? Fed emotionally, what does that look like?
That to me looks like when a person when you could tell that the love is there. Mm-hmm. You can tell that it ain't about material. You can tell it's about you. You could tell that the love is there. It ain't no questions about it. You could tell that he's gonna be there for you emotionally, mentally, and everything. You can tell. You will know. You will know. It's a lot to it. Like, you will know, like, this for me, because he willing to work with me. I'm willing to work with him. Like, it's emotion. Mm-hmm. You can get into a relationship and be in a relationship with somebody for 11 years and get into a fucked up fight and break up. Mm-hmm. But if you emotionally invested, then y'all gonna work that shit out and communicate. What my girls say, communication is the key.
Communication is the key.
So
you get the picture, the video.
Nah, I'm looking for it. Keep talking.
Yeah, I mean, because being fed emotionally too is allowing me to even live.
She sent me that. I can't
allow me to live in my emotions, like not making them like it's a character flaw of mine, because I'm not a crier, but if I was to cry, I don't want to feel bad because I did cry. If I am yelling, I don't want to be made to feel that I'm angry because I'm yelling. You allow me to have my emotions, and you are accepting of them. Like you said, not judge me at all. Because then it's like, if I am vulnerable with you and you make me feel unsafe, then I'm not being fed emotionally, because now it's like I don't share it with you.
Let me get to that.
So,
can you try to see?
I feel like everybody should at least one point in time go to therapy.
I believe that. Yeah,
for sure. Therapy together and therapy separate.
As me really experiencing going to therapy and doing certain things, it has made me realize that I have to unlearn a lot of things that I was taught and raised by. The things that I thought was right, and the things that I really internally accepted, even in relationships that were more than toxic,
Your coping
I am
mechanisms.
able to like literally spiritually be okay with letting it go. The more I choosing to have that peace.
I had to do the clap with that because that
it just makes
major.
it so much. It gives it so much more clarity for myself.
Whoa! Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Hey, in the building. You hear me? I love that. What you said?
I just literally said today, like I refuse to be. I can be a horrible person.
I just sent it again.
And I have worked on myself so much. I refuse to be around people who bring out the worst in me. I cannot do it because I don't like that side of myself. I don't like that person, and I don't want to be that person. So I refuse to be around anybody who I feel like takes me there.
Bad emotion.
Because that's a defense mechanism. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want to be in that space. That's beautiful.
But with that being said, I keep on going back to, because we have a lot of people saying that women don't feel like men need to be emotional because that's considered sassy. You know, and me personally, I don't consider a man that he showed his emotion with me
emotional.
I don't consider him being sassy. I consider him being free. Like, I'm comfortable where I can show, you know, the vulnerable side of me, you know, and that'll make me love you more.
Yeah. I don't think showing emotions is equal to being emotional.
Right.
Like, those for me are two totally different things. So I definitely do. I'm emotional as hell. My emotions are all, you know, I'm a woman. It depends on what week it might be. And so I appreciate a man who is more level-headed and not so emotionally driven to kind of help balance me out. But I definitely welcome his emotions at the times that he's experiencing.
Look, I'm sorry. It's the horns for this. Hey, okay, let me play this Let me play this before we get up off of here. I want to play this Dr. Umar, what he said, because this is what we was looking for. So let me.
You got it.
Yeah. Okay. Let me go in here.
Overcompensate with your finances. Emotional investment means emotional investment. And if you cannot emotionally invest in your woman, sooner or later, you're going to lose her to a man who can. And this is why brothers will lose a drop dead gorgeous woman to somebody who they might think is a simp. And you looking like, how the fuck did she leave me for this dude? You feel me? He's a regular dude. Like, he ain't got nothing I got. He was able to connect with her on a much deeper level, and you lost her because of that. Because at the end of the day, women need to be fed emotionally. Even the ones who are all into the materialism, that's just a front. They just buying into European capitalism. At the end of the day, women need to be fed emotionally. And the reason why a lot of women try to disconnect from their emotion and carry themselves like, man, well, he don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. You feel me? He fucking bitches, I'm fucking niggas. So what? That ain't really who she is. That is just how she protects her sensitivity. That's how she's protecting her femininity. That's how she's protecting her vulnerability by projecting back onto us what we're projecting onto us, onto her. Women want to be loved. They need to be emotionally connected to, and they need their time. And too often in our narcissism, we try to reduce our responsibility to her to dollars and cents.
Let me, I'll play that 100 times, boy. What he said, whoa, that was.
But there are men out
What
here
you get from
that
that?
be
What you
out
say?
here that wanna spend money and get you everything that you want, but they don't know nothing about you for real. They don't know the little things, you know. I'm gonna buy you this bag, and I don't care that you like sunflowers and roses, bitch.
Right.
Take this Gucci bag and shut up.
Right. Damn.
Can I have a sunflower on it?
You know, I don't care that you like to go to the art museum from time to time. We in Miami. What you tripping about?
Right.
You
Throw
know.
this money at these hoes.
So we got the men. Okay, so we got the men question. Wait. You've been doing your thing on that. We got the men question. Could we get all shot? Could us get some little shots before we get the men question? Because we need to be drunk. Let me have that.
You must already know the question.
I don't. He don't tell me. No, I don't. Actually, I really don't.
I tried to skip over me.
We need cups.
You had to slide
Let me get
in.
the cranberry. Oh, she got what she got. Let me get the cranberry too. So before the men question go in, we wanna I need to take a shot, y'all. I don't need it. I just want it because I might not say nothing. Come on.
Yes, yeah.
The panel.
The
panel need
you
a cup.
want you a cup too?
I have liquor.
She got liquor in her little thing. She
Am
told
I-
everybody. No,
It
that's
is.
what I thought too. She
It
put her
is.
hand with it.
It is.
She put her little stuff in with
Okay,
it.
so disclaimer, because it's a tea. It's like I said, it's a tea lemonade situation.
We gonna just pass it down. Give me all the cups.
But I mix it with different liquor.
You want one too, Jada?
You need a cup?
No, I don't need one. This is
Give
for
it to-
everybody. Give me
is that
all the
tequila?
cups. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, you pour the shot.
Yeah, give me all the cups.
So
Tequila?
Yeah,
And like just a shot.
no. Hold on before you pass it.
She's so aggressive.
I'm
Right. I
I'm
mean,
gonna turn you to a black Negro.
you want one?
So
Everybody get.
Okay.
It was one for her. It was a cup
Huh.
for her already.
No, it wasn't.
It was 4 cups.
Here.
here go
Oh,
on.
okay. Pass it down, man.
Here.
Y'all so
Right.
irritating for real here.
Get in there.
Wait a minute. Okay, so
You get.
that's
you
when
get-
I said, oh, she didn't want none. That's why I said it was 4 cups.
Oh, because she got
Because
You get one
she
still,
already
right?
had hers.
Okay, well then here.
But that ain't fair. You should take the shot.
I'm drinking gin. I'm not about to
Your
drink
husband
tequila.
driving.
I don't give a
Oh,
fuck.
okay. All right.
Oh, you got a cup.
All right.
Okay. Well then I miss you. We pass
All
it
right.
down. Okay.
Pass it, put that in there.
Give me a cup.
Give somebody a double shot.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
And what
you
you mean?
got a cup?
No, this was a spare cup.
Oh.
See, there you go. See,
Hot
all
on that hot
that,
shit.
yeah, that hot
All
shit.
that hot shit.
All right. Y'all irritating as hell for real.
Nah,
But I
you
love
on that
y'all
hot
so
shit.
much. All right, so toast to my beautiful sisters tonight.
Uh-huh.
I love y'all.
Absolutely.
Love you more.
Toast. Let's go.
Yes.
For the men question. Let's go. Take the shot though. Take the
Hold on.
shot.
Let me get
How
this
y'all put it down?
We still do you, Hosh.
Exactly. Demanding. Take a shot. Take a shot.
I know.
Come on with your
Let me
question.
get that cranberry, please.
I'm weak. I'm about to go slow.
Come
Me
on
question.
with the question.
Because we about to get out of here.
Uh-huh.
Don't be looking for backup. Don't be looking for backup.
Right, you looking for
Back
backup.
up.
Come on.
Come
No,
on,
we ain't
Sam.
here, baby. Take this.
Damn, Sam.
On the floor.
What's the question?
That one out, y'all.
So I can shoot y'all with the AK.
Right.
Look, the comments about damn, would y'all figure that shit out?
Right. No, the comments said that. They talking shit on the internet.
Right. Mike said it.
Come
He
with
said
it.
when we figure that shit out.
Where you at?
Right.
Not
You
here.
ain't even talking shit behind me.
Y'all take it forever.
That's
Yeah,
what
you
I be
right. We
doing
did
on-
need the shot.
When I be on Me and Monday, I be talking shit
do.
in the
Okay,
comment
so-
section.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, put yourself
Oh shit.
15
17
years,
minutes.
15 years from now.
Okay.
So go back in the future, 15 in the past.
I gotta see how old I was.
Right,
Hold on, let me
past
get my
15
calculator.
years.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure all of y'all got some young kids that y'all was still paying, that y'all was still taking care of, right?
I ain't had no key.
Yeah, I
Okay,
did.
Well, you
I
right
did.
now, so you modern
No.
day.
Right,
You know what I
okay.
mean?
Okay.
You're modern day right
Yeah.
now, but everybody else can go back 15 years.
Yeah.
And state that y'all was taking care of somebody's kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all.
Mine.
Mine's and somebody else's.
Yeah.
But go
yours-
ahead.
Yours or somebody else.
Right.
Now, being that Trump said that he gonna snatch the income tax refund that y'all get to claim every year, and been doing it for years, plus get child support.
Uh-huh.
How do y'all feel about that movement? Do you feel that it's fair to the man finally, or do you just feel like it's all about
I never put nobody on child support.
the
Can I go
nothing but a
first?
check?
With
Wait,
the
I don't
child
understand the
support
question. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute before you go first. Can I just do the technical?
Go
Yeah.
Because I was a child support worker.
Break it
I'm
down.
sorry.
Oh,
Can I
God.
get the clarification of the question again? So basically
The-
now
they saying.
Hold on, everybody can talk
Yeah.
at once. We need to clear this up.
So they saying, I don't know if you've been on social media.
No.
Okay, so Trump, they saying that Trump is saying that if the woman go put the man on child support, that he's going to get that credit, that child tax credit, and the woman is not going to be able to claim it.
They're not going to be able to file taxes.
They can
file taxes, but they can't file for that credit.
Income credit. The man who's paying he's paying child support, and he gets to claim the kids and gets the money.
Right.
Or she claiming the kids and
no,
she don't get to claim the
child support.
And so now he get to claim the kids and get the credit.
Right. So she basically ends up with nothing.
But the child support that she gets.
But let me say it on the text before y'all say y'all question.
And he don't pay
but
shit.
But child support can be $20.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's why I said let me say.
Let her talk. Let me
talk the child support level. Let me talk the child support level, and then y'all can say all y'all want to say. Here's where, because it's a lot of men like, yeah, Trump, my man, all that. But here's where the man is not getting it, okay? Because they go on a percentage of your income, and then if you got kids in your household, that's how they determine it. And then they go on the percentage of his income, and if he got kids that live in his household, that's how they determine how much he's going to pay for your child, okay? Mm-hmm. So with that being said, when he gets to get that opportunity to get the credit and he's not taking care of that child because that child is in your home and you're getting the child support, it can go either way where instead of him paying $300 a month, okay, he's going to pay more. Or he might have to cover medical where you had to get your $300 a month and cover medical. Mm-hmm. That's where people ain't understanding, you know, and it could be fair. He pay more child support and he get that lousy $6,500 credit, per child.
Per child.
Well,
it ain't sweet as you think it is.
Right.
I'm just asking.
It's not as sweet as people think that child tax credit is, because it ain't. Because they go by that person's at the end of the year, your wages.
So what if the mom makes more?
You get less credit.
Like
you don't get that full credit.
You don't get that. You get up to. That people don't see that. That's up to that amount. So it's not that amount.
Right. You don't get that. If you making a whole bunch of money, you don't get that credit. It depends on what tax range you in. It's a lot of people that don't get that credit, and they single mothers. And that's where people fail to realize. And you hear all these men on social media, the woman gonna have to talk to me and take me off of child support.
That's all they hearing.
Right.
Both of my child's father only paid $250. One paid $255. The other one paid $250. Sad.
A month.
Right. I pay $100 a week just for the YMCA program. That's the before and after school program that goes to the school. Mm-hmm. They take that off of my account like child support, which is $400 a month.
Ooh. I got a comment from Harmony.
It's a problem with paying $250.
So they happy because they get to claim some money for once a year. But
they love it. Yeah, it's like a.
I mean, I don't personally. And I'm not being rude. I'm not one that talk about child support because I just ain't waste my time with it because I just, I had to work, take care of my kids. And at that time when I was in court too much to fight for whatever little bit of money I was going to get. Mm-hmm. So I just said to H with child support, and I just never cared about it. So I really can't comment because I don't even know. I don't understand the logistics of it either. Like you just explained it to me, and my best friend to tell you, like it take her to tell me about numbers to make it make sense. Right. So I really don't. I don't know the benefit or the flaw to it. The pro or the con.
And then with our comment on Harmony, it is some cases where if the man is paying child support, he do get the right to claim the credit because they do that odd and even year. Every other year.
Yeah.
So it's some cases
always pay more to the child versus the amount for the ones that pay $400 and under.
I got to say the comment.
Hey, hold on. But to add to that, what this situation is gonna make happen is it's gonna force women and men who got dealing with a child support issue to have a conversation. Because some women don't gonna add up the money that they get throughout the year, opposed to that end of the year statement when they get to really claim to get them tax credits. You know what I mean? Like, and it's all about how much you want to be willing to give up at this point.
And I guess I'm gonna say like this. I guess from me having my kids, and I I didn't get that much from the child tax, so it didn't matter to me. I'm like, okay, whatever. But I'm sure if I was a lower income person, hell yeah, that would have been on point. You know what I'm saying? But we have a lot of men that don't pay child support.
Yeah, I have four children, so. But I never. My philosophy on child support was, and if I probably was in a different space, or I didn't have the support system, or I needed it. You know what I'm saying? I probably would have put him on child support, but I've never put my children's father on child support. To me, it was like, why should I involve?
I didn't, but I should have.
Why should I involve these people in my business? You know what I'm saying? To get this dude to pay me money to help raise his kids. You know what I'm saying? Help with the cost of raising it. If you want to be lazy and you don't want to chip in, that's gonna be your loss. Because my kids is gonna see, you know what I'm saying, that you could have did some shit and you didn't do some shit. Right. They're gonna look at you differently. It might not be now. It might be. I'm saying it might be a little bit later. Or it might be after they grown, they be like, you know what? He ain't really doing a whole bunch of nothing. It was always you.
Well, when I did it, it was a faster process. Like I went one time, the lady talked to both of us. She evaluated. We showed our pay stubs, and it was over. Like so, when y'all talking about the time and period, that probably would have delayed me doing it too, because. If the process was longer, then I probably would have gave up on doing that.
Right. Yeah, I spend more time taking off of work.
But Judge Mathis did say for the woman that felt the same way as you, and she was like, I don't need his money.
Yeah.
Right. She was like, I'm fine. The Judge Mathis said,
I'm going to read some of these comments. They going in on the comments.
Exactly.
I just want to know who went
first.
So
first what?
Down to child support even. You know what I mean? Get them involved.
Some people go to child support because the relationship didn't work, though. Majority.
I'm gonna tell you
and my relationship didn't work, but I still didn't go to child support. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. This is day-to-day podcast. I didn't take him to child support because my pride, and I felt like I'm gonna raise my children. I'm not calling you. I'm not asking you for shit. Right. I'm not gonna call you. I'm not giving you no attention. This is what I'm being honest right now. I'm being honest. I didn't take my children father to court and put him in the system because our relationship went downhill. And I wanted to. Don't get me wrong. I thought about it, but I didn't do it because I didn't want to have a conversation with him. I didn't want to deal with him in that type of way. I just wanted to just live my life and be done with that situation, even though I wasn't, because I have children with them. But I still felt like I'm not going to call you and ask you for shit. I'm going to raise my children because I'm a woman. And at the end of the day, it's up to me as the woman to take care of my kids, because men can bounce and be wherever the fuck, do whatever the fuck they want to. I wasn't going to be trying to control what the fuck he doing, when he going to do this, when he going to do this and do that. I didn't want to have no conversation with him. I didn't want to deal with that situation. So I focused on me. My mental and my mental made me focus on my children and not worry about that and just do what I needed to do to take care of them and raise them. You get what I'm saying? And another topic is going to be raising these children by yourself. Right. They become a whole nother person when they get adults. That's another topic.
My situation was different. Like my situation was when the Department of Human Services, Job and Family Services, was really first getting involved with the job ratings programs and then tying child support into it. So I was forced in that magnet because, you know, I had divulged his information because they already had like a previous child. So it was like, now, you know, since they was giving me, you know, government assistance to help my kids, and, you know, of course they want me to go after him for child support. But at the time, you know, like I said, I was working part-time and I was just spending, and I was like, that's when I kind of honed in on focusing on what I want to do with my future. So I was weaning myself out of the system, but then I was still involved with the child support piece. But by this time I'm working full-time. Like I said, it was so many days I would just have to call off because he wasn't showing up. And I'm like, it's just, I don't even know what I'm going to get, first of all. So it just didn't become worth it for me. And then, you know, I have most
change the view, baby.
Kids' fathers, and you know, my last kid father, like I made sure he took care of his kids. Anything I needed him to do, he did it. And I just made sure that I just didn't even involve him whatsoever. It just wasn't worth it to me. I ain't got
so can I? Oh, I was about to say, can I read some of these? Yeah, I want to read some of these comments, but what you said
real quick.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I felt the same way as you. I didn't care. Like, he didn't pay anything. Is why I did. I even put the application and canceled it on speaker with him. Like, I didn't get no assistance down to even coming to the baby shower. That's why I did. But I did. I took care of everything, and I just felt like a lot of my experiences, a lot of our Black men thrive off of women coming to ask. They already know what a child needs just as much as adults know what it means. Just as much as it takes for you to finesse, trick. You still trying to trick your way into somebody that's doing what they supposed to.
We need her on screen talking. Yeah, they lacking back there.
3 meals a day, lights.
They lacking. Let me put my cameras on.
They lacking for a kid, and I felt like you weren't going to get that out of me.
Right. Love you.
They love
Shout out to Ninja. Love you, baby.
They need diapers.
Shout out,
like
family.
To see you blowing up their phone. I wasn't.
And they want to be able to say, "Look at her calling me."
So when I finally got a whole bunch of back child support, I took my kids to California, Palm Springs. We had an amazing time. I bought them all $500 individual seats because my youngest at the time of 3, she wants to sit on my lap, and we had an amazing time. But I didn't care about all the times that they didn't pay because I felt like you will be held accountable one way or the other one day through them, just like I have to be held accountable. And then the men that the experiences I've had, the Black men that make fun of women that, have food stamps, a lot of those men eat off of that same thing. So when you used to try to do that, you need to thank, and I used to say my child's
shout out, Jada.
Yes. That's the reason why you're eating.
Right.
Can I say this? With my situation,
I don't for that anymore, but
yeah, with my situation, he was not taking care of his kids because he was mad that the relationship didn't work, and he was the one cheating.
I find that happens a lot.
So I'm just let me get to this real quick. So at the end of the day, since I realized that he wasn't taking care of his children because the relationship didn't work, and I wasn't still having sex with him while he was still doing what he was doing, he tried to play me a certain way.
Right.
So why would I call you and ask you for anything? I'm going to raise my children because I peeped your whack ass game. You feel what I'm saying? And you was mad, and you was mad that I peeped it. So all my ladies, a lot of men have children with women. If they can't still have sex with them, they won't fuck with the children.
Right.
You
they
get what I'm saying? But it's
when they break up with the mother.
It's still, oh my God. And it's still women having sex with these men
just for them being their kids.
That won't fuck with their children. They only fuck with that pussy. Let me viewer discretion advised.
Yeah,
right. This facts. So at the end of the day, if you not giving up that pussy, they not fucking with the kids.
Right.
And it don't matter if they know the kids are not all that. The women has to love themselves more and stop dealing with that bullshit and take care of their fucking kids on their own because they the main providers. They are the So at the end of the day,
come on, say that.
Right. So at the end of the day, it was the man in my situation was mad because the relationship didn't work and he was doing something, not me.
You know, when you saying that, with my son's father, he was mad because his first child was his daughter. The mother messed around with him. But when I say it's over,
it's over.
It's dead.
It's over.
Move around, brother. Because at the end of the day, my child gonna have.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna want.
And my first child's father raised by both married parents until they were adults. Second, raised by a good stepfather.
What you say? I noticed that people that's raised by parents are the worst people.
Oh man.
Okay.
So hold on. Y'all said that little comment, and I'm gonna shut up after this.
Okay.
But y'all said mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
That's the saying.
Well, that is a saying. But there's also another saying.
What's that? Say that.
Daddy's maybe mama's baby.
Go somewhere, David. Go somewhere, David.
of here.
Go. He came out his own man. Go.
No, that's real too. Because women,
Nah, that's fact.
when it comes to that.
That's fact.
I done seen too many Maury Povich.
Yeah, right. You are not, and that child look dead on them. I'm telling you, I be telling people, a woman can curse that baby on you, and that baby look dead on you, and don't be yours. You
Can I say
get that blood test.
Can I say this before we get off of here? They knew that the baby was mine. Was his and mine, right?
Right.
But because of the situation and the way I played them, and they the ones did something to me, I need a blood test.
Right.
Why I didn't care? Because I know what I was doing, right? Us as women know what we're doing, right?
Right.
So at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest. For him to even say that was like, okay, I didn't care. I wasn't mad.
Women, stop
I'm just saying, like, women only get mad about that because it might be.
How about women don't get pregnant to keep a man?
Right.
I never even got.
Everybody talking. Let me finish. I could have been mad, but I wasn't gonna get mad about no shit that I knew facts about. Right?
Exactly.
I don't need to go on Maury Povich. I don't need to do none of that because I knew what I was doing. I wasn't having sex with nobody but you, so I know who my baby daddy
and
is.
It goes into you know that he know that
well,
you
that
know.
You know. Cause you know. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, we about to meet you up.
I'm sitting on the other end. I'm sitting on the other end next time.
So we gonna need somebody to come over here to get beat up because But wait a minute.
We gonna put you in the seat.
She judging me, but wait a minute. She be beating me up. You be beating me up over here. Oh, Tasha can't come over here then.
Tasha though, like I'm
that ain't what we saying, Tasha.
That ain't what we saying.
Calm your ass down. That ain't what the fuck. Okay, come on, let's go. We about to get out of here. We about to get out of here because that ain't what the fuck we said. I love her, but dang it, girl, that ain't what the fuck we said. But anyway, that's my boo. That's my baby. But at the end of the day, y'all, we about to get off of here because this was amazing. We got 4 minutes.
4 minutes?
4 minutes.
I'm gonna say this. Dudes to be requesting blood tests is crazy work.
Well,
what is
no, not.
When you know good and damn well.
Right, when you know.
Not just random, but when you know good and damn well.
You got lookalikes. No, you don't know. She might like that same type of dude who look like dude.
No, well, you know what? Because I did child support for 11 years.
Check this. I threatened mine. Go get all them niggas tested.
Right.
I ain't paying for no test. That means all 4 of them, what you want to be tested, they gonna run you for that support.
Exactly. I told my sons, and when I say my sons, because I call my sons friends my sons. I said, y'all better go get tested. Don't be having that girl say, oh, what, that baby is yours. You don't believe me? Nah, babe. We gonna go get tested. I believe you, but we still gonna get tested.
You still should be tested. It does not matter because a lot of women like the same looking men, right? So they'll go out and get somebody else that look exactly like, don't look exactly like them, but got the same features, and they look like that man, but it don't be the man. All men need to be tested.
I ain't that devious.
I don't care
but it's a lot of devious.
I'm saying I don't care. Let me say this before we get off of here. I don't care if you in a relationship with a person.
Exactly. You still get tested.
You should.
I don't care if you're married.
Tested. That's what I'm saying. If you married, even if you're married, there's nothing wrong with the man getting tested. If a woman got a problem with him being tested, that's because she on some bullshit.
Exactly.
I'm one of them people. I was confident. I ain't give a fuck about you getting tested. Right? So if a woman has a problem with a man getting tested, that means she has sex with somebody else.
Also, but
I don't give a fuck what
nobody says. With this story.
Also, but why are you say a man that wants to request the test?
Because he fucking, he doing what he doing.
That's what I say. A man that want to request the test, especially if you somebody that you know what I'm saying, that Like I'm
not necessarily.
You're not, but you want to request the test.
Not necessarily.
And I
because
give you
he
your
might
test.
feel like she's doing something. Just like we got instincts.
But why you
he
feel?
Might have
why
instincts.
you feel like
because he might have instincts like
why
you ain't
feel,
being right.
But most men, you know what I'm saying. Let's just be realistic.
No, for real though.
Why do you
right.
feel that something is doing somebody
But
doing
it is some men that's doing right. But I'm gonna leave y'all with this story. My last case.
No.
Your last case.
My last case.
Don't you say
no? I'm finna bust y'all head because I was busted. The guy finally got a test. The child was 12 years old. Now he had to still pay because his daddy died. But anyway,
he signed birth certificate.
It doesn't matter that he signed the birth certificate. He finally did the child support at 12 years old because his wife was like, she was tired of the girl playing, tug of war with him, with his child. So she was like, nah, we getting the new wife, he had a new life, he grew up. We getting tested. Matter of fact, he was found father in default. I remember that. But come to find out, he wasn't the daddy, but he was close because his daddy was daddy.
Shut up.
What?
Okay, that's the last
Okay,
case.
go ahead.
The daddy was the daddy?
The daddy was the daddy.
Damn.
Well, on that note,
shit.
It's time to get up out of here,
She wanted the old and the new.
What?
It's
What did he
time to
say? He must have did something. So she said, I'm going to hit your daddy.
I didn't even know that was a thing that people even did.
Can I wrap it up?
Wrap it up.
Let me wrap it up. Tune in, y'all, on Sundays from 3 to 4. New music with King David and all that hot shit. Right? We play all the music from Cincinnati. My husband, we gonna play our music, right? Make sure y'all. I don't like the but okay. And then we got Men Monday. Look, we got Men Monday. My cousin's the same. I promise you. Like we born by the same blood, baby. And hey, tune in to Men Mondays, which is my favorite podcast. I be holding my lips over here. They be laughing at me, baby, because she don't hold nothing. Yes, I do.
You talk the whole podcast.
No, tell them. I be over there like, baby, I be holding my
Look
mouth.
at Jada.
But wait a minute. But they always need. But can I say this for Men Mondays? Men always need a woman to lead it. Right? Damn! You ain't now we gotta get instead of damn. We got women. We got Women Wednesdays, which is tonight.
So then y'all need us too then. What the balance?
We need y'all. But wait, let me finish. Hey, I'm gonna need y'all shut the fuck up in the background. Okay. No, I'm being silly. But I'm being silly. And then we got Let's Talk About It Fridays. We might not be here on that day. I'm just being silly. It's day to day. Because I be here on Sunday, Monday. We might, but we got interviews on Friday, stuff like that. We'll be here next Friday with my girl, comedian Jamie J. I love you, Jamie J. I cannot wait till you come and sit on the couch because I love you. Shout out to Jamie J, the comedian Jamie J. We'll see you Friday. Let's talk about it Friday. But at the end of the day, we out of here. We out of here. I love my Women Wednesdays. You hear me? We out of here. Hey, it ain't playing. We out of here though. I do what I do. It's day to day. We might have a person saying some shit that ain't need to say nothing on live. So know that. That's just like you being in meetings at your job.
Hope there's nothing to
Can I say that?
I felt that I wanna give in.
In multiple meetings at your job.
Don't stand up.
Make sure your shit is muted. Make sure your shit is muted. And make sure you be on. You gotta make sure your shit is muted and all of that. I'm just saying, like, you got to. I done seen shit on I be having some back on the team. Hey, wait a minute. People done got fired. Oh, my. At my job. They forgot the mute.
You better not tell nada. Don't need no mentions. Just your attention.
Hey,
you do it better. Let me go never.
Is this what you talking about? No, I know that. I love you. She still ain't
when you feel my mind. Tell me that the shit's all mine. You do it better. For you, it's whatever. Come be with me. What's blind now I see is you. More than just a sneaky link. How about forever, baby? What you think? Laid eyes on you and then I saw my dreams. You saw your body, everything between. Speaks to my heart, boy. I love to feel your face by me, skin. Heal just to let your love in. Only you forgive me, good love. My lover and my friend. Do you believe me? I said you got me needy, then. I think I've fallen in. Now get me high like marijuana. Respect you like my father. If I bless you with a nana, you better not tell nada. Don't need no mentions, just your attention. You do it better. Let me go never. Give me back shots to my back box, make the clock stop, so my let's lie. Oh na 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 na. Only you forgive me, good love. Nervous touching, quitching for your love. Sipping, kissing, dripping for your love. Lotus flower, open for your love. Take me higher, I don't need no drug, marijuana. Respect you like my father. If I bless you with a nana, you better not tell nada. Don't need no mentions, just your attention. You do it better. Let me go never.
I don't know I'm here.
How do you do it? Hope there's nothing to it. I vowed that I would not give in, but we turned to lovers from friends. Put up all night, hands on my thick thighs. Maybe it's those brown eyes. Know you from a past life. You got me open. You know every curve in my mind. Old school, you way past your time. Pull up to your spot and just vibe. My lover and my friend. Do you believe me when I say you got me needy, Ben? I think I've fallen